All right, let's begin with breaking news right on the top of this bulletin at 11:30 a.m. News coming in. Terrorist David Coleman Headley is now likely to depose on the 26/11 terror attack case via video conferencing from the United States. The Mumbai police may secure his deposition to make a watertight case against arrested LET terrorist Abu Jandal, who is facing terror trial. The Joint Commissioner of Mumbai Crime Branch, Atul Chand Kulkarni, recently met the NSA, Ajit Doval, the National Security Advisor, in the national capital regarding this. Documents regarding this entire case were submitted by the Mumbai Crime Branch to required government agencies to follow up on the possible deposition. This deposition will now nail Abu Jandal's role. The Mumbai police have a voice recording to show Ansari was the Lashkar control room in Karachi at the time of the November 2008 attacks. During his questioning in 2012, Ansari had identified Headley in a photograph in 2010. Headley pleaded guilty to his role in 26/11, admitting he had carried out a reconnaissance mission. Headley was questioned by a team of the NIA that flew to the United States. Ansari had named Major Iqbal, Major Samir Ali, Colonel Shah, all coded identities of officers believed to be with the Pakistan Army. In his statement to the NIA, Headley had named the same set of officers. Mumbai police meanwhile says that this is the part that needs to be probed and requires fresh questioning of David Coleman Headley. All right, for the latest news, I want to cut across to our Mumbai Bureau Chief Sahil Joshi. We also have our Strategic Affairs Editor Gaurav Samant on the phone line to give us perspective on what this could actually mean now. Sahil, will you get us up to speed with this news break? How was this deposition procured and what could be the ramifications of it?
See, most importantly, there are many aspects of the case which were opened after arrest of David Coleman Headley by the US authorities, and after, importantly, when Abu Jandal, who was deported from Saudi to India in around 2010-11. So that time, there are many details which were revealed during the investigation, and by that time, Ajmal Kasab's case was already, the trial was already there in the special court happening in Mumbai. But now, because of these revelations, it was important to have statement from David Coleman Headley. David Coleman Headley's deposition was very important because David Coleman Headley came to be an important link between the on-ground terrorists and the whole training of these particular 10 terrorists happened in Pakistan. Now, it was also known by Abu Jandal that he knew David Coleman Headley. David Coleman Headley had also identified that who were there in the control room that time. Abu Jandal in his statement had said that who were there in the control room that time. His voice sample recordings were identified in this particular case. So now it becomes really important to have deposition of David Coleman Headley to nail Abu Jandal in 26/11 attack case, because David Coleman Headley was also involved in the training. He himself was there in Mumbai before that, and he knew. He is the person who actually video recorded various places in Mumbai so that the on-ground terrorists could get to exact spots within stipulated time. So basically, his deposition will nail Abu Jandal in this particular case, and that is the reason why this deposition is important. Now, it is likely that this deposition may happen at the end of this particular month, at the end of July. We are awaiting more details from Mumbai police in this particular case. We get it, we will update the viewers accordingly.
You know, Sahil, do stay with me. Let's bring in Gaurav Samant, our Strategic Affairs Editor as well, who's going to give us exactly what went on in New Delhi behind the scenes, especially where the National Security Advisor Ajit Doval was concerned, because a team of the NIA had met Mr. Doval as well regarding this. Gaurav, what's the latest you have on that? How was this deposition procured?
India and the United States have been cooperating extensively on counter-terror, and post Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United States, this was a crucial aspect of that counter-terror cooperation. What is very critical at this point is not just the interrogation and nailing Abu Jandal in this case, but I was there in the Chicago courthouse when the Tahawwur Hussain Rana and David Coleman Headley trial was underway in the United States. And David Coleman Headley, along with Tahawwur Rana, were directly interacting with top Lashkar commanders in Pakistan and the Pakistan ISI. David Coleman Headley was a double agent, and he was interacting very closely with top ISI leadership. That, chain will also be linked with this video conferencing interrogation. That is one aspect. and it will strengthen India's case against Pakistan-sponsored terror. So while a lot is already known through the United States, but one direct information will now be available. In the past, when the NIA team had flown to the US, while they spoke to David Coleman Headley, it was through interlocutors and through a list of already decided questions. But now it is expected to be more direct. And, there are some missing links in this chain of 2611, and especially as far as state sponsorship of terror is concerned, that is likely to be unraveled during this interrogation.
And that's what I want to come down to, Gaurav. What are those missing links? What are we hoping to achieve by this video conferencing?
One, while Abu Jandal has told interrogators in India who were in the Karachi control room, which includes Zakir Rahman Lakwi, alias Chacha, the people who were directing the terror attacks from the Karachi control room, who were the state actors of Pakistan's ISI. As Sahil was mentioning, we have some names of Pakistan army officials. Now, David Coleman Headley being a double agent, he's an American-born Pakistani. Now, David Coleman Headley was interacting with serving retired ISI officers and terrorists like Hafiz Mohammed Saeed and also others in the Northwest Frontier Province. Some dreaded Lashkar commanders and Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists. He was directly interacting with them, whether it was handling drugs or money or weapons. So that bigger nexus of Pakistan's state sponsorship of terror, we will know some more about it, what kind of training they were undergoing, where all were they undergoing the training, who were state sponsors of terror, whether in Pakistan Army, ISI or Pakistan Navy. Those are some details that we expect to know directly through David Coleman Headley. We know all of that through interlocutors, but now government is hoping they will know directly, Preeti.